Okay, welcome back to Star 77 Productions. We're a YouTube channel and we review products we bought on Amazon, and we'd like to add the link and personally recommend these products. Today we're going to do the Ring doorbell. That is a doorbell you install that has a camera on it, and it feeds into an app on your phone. It's very easy to set up, pretty user friendly, and there's a lot of cool capabilities that come with it. So let's pan over to the actual app on the phone, and you can see we have the live feed going on right now. You can see me waving to the camera, and it is a pretty good shot that you get on your phone here. And now let me hand it over to Jacob. He's going to talk a little bit more about the different features, and he's also going to talk about how he installed it.
So the features on this are pretty simple. You have a talk button. When you hit that, you can communicate with the person at your door. So it's a two-way conversation. They can't see you, but you can see them on the feed. I have a motion detector kind of set up in this area here. So if there's any motion that comes in, I get an instant notification on my iPhone, and it tells me who's at the door.
Oh, so if you're at work, you're just going to get a notification that somebody is at your door?
Yeah, it automatically shows a push notification on my phone.
Gotcha.
And so then I can go ahead and answer the door and talk to the person, or see if it's somebody leaving a package. It shows a recorded version. Once I can also hit mute if I don't want them to hear. As you can see, there's a mic outside that's getting my voice. So if I unmute, it's going to be kind of gargled right now because I'm talking right next to it. And you can hit plus to share an event with your neighbors. So that's another cool feature, is you can show your neighbors kind of what's going on at your front door if there's somebody suspicious, and let them know to be alert and that there could be something going on in the neighborhood.
Oh, so you can link in with other community neighbors, and they can be on the app, and you guys can all share if there's anybody suspicious or anything going on in the neighborhood coming up to people's doors?
Exactly.
Okay.
And then when you're done, you disconnect, and it opens up the whole app, which is pretty neat because you have all these different options: the alerts, the motion detector, the live view. You want to know kind of what's gone on, so you can see throughout the day who's been at the door. You can click on it, and it shows you a video of who was there. And so that is a unique feature, as well as different chimes. You can kind of customize it as you see fit, and then share it with other people and partner. And then there's a partners section.
Oh, okay, so when I just left your house just a second ago, you got a notification that somebody was entering or leaving your house, and then it popped up on the phone as a push notification?
Yep.
How do you view that on here once the notification comes up?
Through event history. And so you just go into motion. So you have these different tabs on the recent activity bar, and you go into motion, and you can see when there's been motion at the front door.
When there's been activity, okay.
And then if you've responded to the motion, it says answered motion here.
Gotcha.
And so you can go through to the history. It goes all the way back. And so basically what you're doing is you're getting video from your front door, and it's stored to the cloud, so you don't lose that information. Even if somebody did steal the doorbell or something, they had taken it, you would not lose the
feed that
video
was on
feed.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, and is there any other cool features on here you'd like to touch upon before we talk about the installation?
There's just basically all the different apps. So you have, or all the different services that they offer here. Devices, you can set up multiple devices, like towards a garage or an area of the house that you want to have extra footage on. You can set up your Ring to have different default codes. You can change your account. You can invite other people and get $10 credit. You can check in with your neighbors. You can go to a help center, and you watch the tutorials that the Ring apps give you if you didn't get it all here, and you can watch and see how to work it and stuff like that.
Gotcha. And this app is free with the purchase of the Ring, right?
This app is free regardless of if
regardless,
you own
okay. Even if you just want to be a neighbor and look in to see what's going on as far as activity in the neighborhood.
Yeah, if there's some strange activity, like recently in my neighborhood, there was somebody knocking on doors, and that looked like a suspicious person.
Casing things out.
Yep, so people posted that, and I was able to see that. Even if I didn't own a Ring, I'd be able to view that and see what's going on.
Okay, and now if you wouldn't mind just touching a little bit on how you go about installing
that
this.
was the Ring at the front door.
Okay, so that's the notification as soon as I'm coming over here looking at it. Okay.
So this installation basically is set up. There's a screw at the bottom there, and then you basically have a lower module here, and that is then wired in through the back, and it's wired based on your actual your existing doorbell.
Oh, so you don't have to do any modifications? It uses the same existing doorbell?
Yep, it uses the same existing low voltage, as they call it, and the voltage kind of comes into the back of this. There's not like a ground and hot. There, you can actually go on either side, and there's not a specific on where you need to wire it up. You just wire it up and you're done. You drill into the wall here a little bit and put in your studs, and or actually put in your mounting brackets for your screws, and you're done. And that's everything I had to do there.
Okay.
With this over here, this is where the original doorbell was, and so you just pull this off and you mount the ring over here, and it's basically wired into your existing doorbell. There's a step-by-step installation guide that comes with the ring, and it just tells you how to wire in your hot and your cold. And you don't want to touch this right now because it's active and hot. You'd want to turn off the control panel or the breaker circuit to this equipment, this low voltage equipment. Usually your low voltage equipment, like your thermostat and your doorbell, are all set up on the same breaker. So you understand that if you are working on this, you want to allow for about a half hour to an hour of time, have all your tools ready, and know that your air conditioner or your heater is going to kind of run off at that point. So you're not going to have any heat or cool. So you want to make sure that you understand that. So you may have to switch it back on. But yeah, it's pretty simple. The ring's set up there. You follow the instructions, and you're up and running in 30 minutes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jacob.
You're welcome.